I'll be talking about picketing versus scab nursing. I feel like it's been a minute since you've seen me, but this is your girl, Strong and Nurse, the Strong and Nurse universe. So, years ago, during the thick of the COVID-19 pandemic, everybody remember that? How could you forget? Nurses in various states, literally all over the United States, they began a unified picket action to draw the public's attention to the unavailability of work equipment. We didn't have no PPE, y'all. None. I can tell you, I was reusing my mask and put it in a paper bag, like ew. And the staff shortage, it wasn't no nurses. I remember in my hospital, it was only 4 of us left. And that was not even the thick of it. Like in most healthcare centers across the country, it wasn't enough nurses. So as expected, these sorts of initiatives are always met with different reactions from hospital executives. Now, what was y'all doing up there in the C-suite? Oh, that's right. Y'all was working from home. Y'all went on the front line doing what we had to do, which is take care of COVID patients all day. Members of the community, where was y'all at? Y'all was at home, shuttered behind doors and stuff. And of course, fellow nurses, the ones who said, fuck it, I quit. I'm not doing this shit. And guess what? Unfortunately, the narratives about nursing strikes portrayed by the media, they don't always tell the whole story. When has the media ever told the truth? They sensationalize everything, don't they? Which, as we know, for nurses, it never helps us in the courts of public opinion. One minute we healthcare heroes, next minute they are literally driving over us with the public opinion bus, with the media right behind them in a couple of Ferraris. Now, some people believe that strikes and picket actions are absolutely necessary to improve the state of our healthcare system and guarantee that nurses are well compensated, because we deserve every cent in that bag. You feel me? And we don't get paid enough. You can't do this job for free. I'm sorry. So, we deserve to be well compensated for the immense efforts that we put in to promote health and wellness. Y'all think we enjoy taking care of sick people? No, we want y'all to be healthy, but instead y'all insist on being sick. However, others feel that although we nurses deserve the good things in life, yes we do, we deserve to be put up on that pedestal. Going on strike to get our demands met. For some people, we stepping out of line. We have gone entirely too far. Well, guess what? You can come and do my job. That's what I thought. So I got a quick question for you. Y'all know this ain't gonna be quick. Y'all should know me by now. If I ask y'all a question, I'm expecting y'all to conversate with me. So, do scab nurses get the shorter end of the stick? I've been a strike nurse before. I did it way early in my career, so I can speak to both sides of it, okay? But I'm going to tell you about the year when Massachusetts, that state, or I'm going to tell you about when them nurses went on strike. Because that was quite a year for nurses, if I must say so myself. One of the most newsworthy events. Matter of fact, let's
the longest nursing strike in state history is now over.
That strike in Massachusetts. Yes, I know, man. In nursing history, that was the longest one. 4 months. 4 months these nurses said, I ain't going to work. I'm going to sit right at home. These nurses, they probably planned, they found something else to do, saved up their PTO, saved up their coins, that bag. They was like, I'm not doing it. And it finally ended in August of 2021. They wasn't playing. Now, during this period, these nurses formed a picket line, okay? And refused to come to work. And I don't blame them until their demands for better working conditions were attended to. Now, what's everybody else's excuse? If they was able to go on strike for 4 months and say, I ain't coming to work, other people can do it too. Right? Sounds great, right? I mean, it does. It sounds awesome. I mean, we nurses, yes, I agree. We deserve better. We deserve the best. We're fucking great, okay? Now, who better to fight for what matters to us than we? The nursing resistance. Yeah, stronger nurses. Don't tell them that we said that though. However, sadly, this wasn't all there was to the story. Always two sides to the story. So while these nurses who engaged in this strike action took up their placards and made the case known to hospital management, all right, y'all CEOs in the C-suite, media outlets, Fox News, ABC, ABC, I don't even watch the news, so I don't even care. Twitter, social media outlets, whoever calls himself an outlet. And of course, the general public, my patients. The nurses who crossed the picket line weren't finding this situation so chummy. Of course, a lot of people weren't happy that you didn't go to work. Many of them had to deal with fear and anxiety amidst the bullying and the threats of physical harm. I mean, nurses was talking about fighting by fellow nurses. Yes, your co-workers was threatening to kick your ass if they saw you cross that picket line. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people got stories to tell. I'm a firm believer in this because this is why we live in America. The main reason why people live in America. Everyone deserves the freedom to choose what they want to do. Their life is their own decisions to make, and nobody should have an opinion about what they choose to do, regardless of what your thoughts are on picketing versus scab nursing, because we all got our own opinion, and I do too. I have crossed the picket lines in the past, but I have chosen to not cross the picket lines in the future, because now I understand what I was doing, who I was harming in the process of crossing those picket lines. And so now I've made a different decision. Now, I'm sure that you'd agree that bullying and harassment of fellow nurses should certainly not be an option, but it is. I mean, we don't even have to cross the picket lines to be bullied, okay? Every nurse, no matter where you work, no matter what you do, should be free to make a choice that best aligns with their principles, their values, their ethics, their morals, whatever you want to call it, without having to be scared of backlash from their peers. You need to mind your business is what you need to be doing. You don't need to be worried about what somebody else over here doing. You need to be worrying about you. Clearly, the conversation on the best way to get our voices heard may continue for like a long time, which is the reason why Stronger Nurse is going to be around for a long time, okay? But hey, at least we can show just a little bit of kindness. I mean, that's what nursing is about, is kindness and compassion and gentleness. Even though we disagree, we as nurses should be emotionally intelligent enough to not harass and bully each other and agree to disagree, because at the end of the day, we all fight for the same thing, which is better health care. So we should not be fighting against each other. That's dumb. So, which side of the divide are you on? I'd like you to share your thoughts with us in the comments. Y'all know we have conversations over here on Stronger Nurse Universe in the community. And the conversation, well, this YouTube, so we gotta be careful about what we say, so it don't end here though. We discuss topics like this and more in the Stronger Nurse Network. Oh yes, y'all didn't think I was gonna stop at YouTube, right? We are a community of nurses committed to leading better lives in all areas. Finances, I'm talking about nurse millionaires, y'all. I ain't talking about no nonsense. Relationships, we got to have them. They are vital to our lives, and without it, well, that's where some of these nurses suffer. And physical, mental, emotional help, nursing hard. Nursing is hard. It's the hardest job you'll ever do. So you got to stay strong in every way possible. So by joining this community, you will have access to a vast network of fellow nurses who think just like you. And you can learn and share ideas with them. Oh, and I got a special. Oh, and I got special surprises and guests in there too. You should know me by now. Our goal is to support you as you take the next steps, yes, even if they baby steps, in your career and become the best version of you. So, join Stronger Nurse Network, of course, today, like right now. There's the link in the description. We can't wait to watch you grow. Thank you for coming to Stronger Nurse Universe with your girl, Stronger Nurse. I appreciate you. I am so grateful that you have actually made it through this entire video and all the other ones. Thank you for being a subscriber and being a part of Stronger Nurse Network. I will see you